Now I'm putting the cap on. Now I know some of y'all gonna be coming from my cap because it's tan and some people do black, but I was like, this is what I got and this is what I'm gonna have. Me and my daughter had an agreement. I was like, you pick up the hair and I'll pick up the stuff. I forgot the brush to brush down this liquid cap. So that's why you see me doing this my finger mo. I was like, we're here now. The hair store was closed. Y'all see it's dark. Y'all see that window? It's dark. The hair store is closed. So I was like, I could just use my finger. And you see I had to take the top off because my liquid cap, like the top had glued like onto it. So I had to I couldn't pour it how I wanted to, but yeah. But you see right here, I'm just adding the towel on there and make sure it's not getting everywhere. But usually you want to use like a brush that they sell at the beauty supply store. But that was the one thing that I had forgotten. I was so upset. But my finger will do for right now. And I'm just using my finger and just making sure that I'm covering all of the back braids through the cap. You can kind of see through the cap. That's kind of the reason why I kind of like having like the tan. But I will use black. But I was like, I got to use what I got. Because, I had got some sew-in here not too long ago, and I was like, these caps got to come to you. So I decided to use it on her because I know in the end you're not gonna see it. You're just not gonna see it. So if you have a cap at home that's not black, but you know that you're doing this hairstyle, just know that nobody's gonna see it. And for the record, you want to make sure that the cap is all the way over her head and then just cut the pieces out for her ears. But I was rushing y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. So now I am using my blow dryer cap. I love this one. You just attach the blow dryer and then turn it on and it puffs up and it dries it just like a heated dryer. Now here's the hair by Organique. It's Burmese and it is 3 bundles. I use only 1 pack. And that was me just showing you guys how it looked once it was all dry. You see that it's all dry. I had her under that hooded dryer for about 30 minutes. And then I just used the blow dryer for a good 5 minutes over it without using a hooded dryer. And now here I am just putting on the tracks. I just measure it, cut it, then I put the glue on the track, and then I just lay it across the cap. And I'm kind of going in a U type of way when I lay the tracks. Unfortunately, I was unable to get all of this footage. I had ran out of storage. So yeah, I was only able to show that much, but here it is all the way done. I had to go and delete some stuff. So here it is completely done. Now I'm cutting off the excess cap that you guys were seeing before. I'm cutting all that off. You want to make sure that you are very careful and you take your time when you're cutting this cap up off of your client, the excess cap that was holding over. I did keep that cap on, but you see, just take your time and really cut. I do have this sped up, so it looked like I'm going faster than what I really am. I really was going very slow to just make sure I didn't cut her braids or the rubber bands or her hair. Just making sure I was just being very particular when I was doing this. So just take your time and you're going to cut all this excess cap off. Even though, this style is meant to be down the whole time, I still like to cut the part off in the back because you just never know if she wanted to use like a butterfly clip or something like that and pin it up and make it look really cute. Now here I am just using my latch hook and I am taking a little bit of that Burmese hair and I'm grabbing it with the latch hook through the rubber band to give the illusion that the hair is coming from the rubber band. And I'm going to be showing you that in a close-up. I wish I had a better angle for you guys to see, but I was like, it's better to just show this process. But I'm pretty much going underneath the rubber band, grabbing, and then I am pulling it through. And that is covering up the track in the middle, to be honest. It's a little piece, after I laid all the tracks that I just really want to cover up. Plus, I want to give that illusion, but you see, just to even cover up the cap around the perimeter, I'm just grabbing and then feeding it through. So I hope you guys can see it. Again, if you want to see me do this hairstyle again, just let me know. But I'm going to be showing you guys. You see, I'm just going underneath. And then I grab some of the hair. That one slipped. I grab some of the hair, pull it through. And then voila. It's just covered up. But I'm getting all the rubber bands. I'm going underneath all the rubber bands. And I'm just pulling it through. Or even, you could do this if you don't have the rubber bands, you just go through the braid and pull it through. Now I'm using some mousse and I'm going on top of the quick weave and I'm just letting it dry. I just want to define the curls and I'm just blow drying it dry. Just really making sure too that all of the tracks are dried on here really good. And yeah, I'm just making sure that everything is dried properly. So you just want to make sure that you go back over and just really blow dry it. And here is the finished product. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial and like it. Her hair turned out super cute. Make sure you check out these latest videos right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and hair grease. Thanks for watching.